Welcome people on YouTube, Jack Gash here again today. Thank you for joining me and thank you for clicking on my video. So what they never teach you at school, they never talk about money management, and this is something that when I've reached and got into my more adult life, in my more working life, going more ahead into my career, I've discovered more and learnt more about more so than ever. Now, just as a little backstory, I've always been a worker. I've worked since the age of 10 years old. That's when I first got my paper round. And from that I went on to the milk round. From that I went on to college and so on and so forth. And now I'm working for myself and I'm doing bricklaying. But one thing I've learnt is looking back and reflecting on my career and reflecting back at my school life is that I never got taught about money and how to manage money. And I think in this day and age, this is one big trouble that we have amongst the generation that I'm in, is that people don't know how to manage the money. People don't know how to be sensible with the money. We get taught how to spend it. We get shown things that we should buy. We get shown the cool things that we need to keep up to date with. But we never get told about investing our money in our career, in ourselves, in our future. Now, depending on what you want to do in life is determined about your relationship with money and the relationship you have with what you do with your money. You see, money is a part of culture, it's a part of life, it's a language, it's something that we can't escape now. It's integrated within society and it's a form of communication. I once read a really good written book about Sapiens, which is the beginning of humankind, and it shows historical facts of how we used to trade shells and pebbles and crystals and stuff like that, shiny objects. Because when you think, prime example, what is considered valuable? Gold. Well, what is the practicality of gold? What can we do with gold? Nothing. It's just a visual representation of something shiny. So human beings have evolved in this way of finding value in things that have no real value apart from the value that we give to it. So money in that respect is the same. You exchange your body, your time for money in a job. You exchange your skills for money. You exchange your, I don't know, like I say, your time. So you're giving something away for the return of this financial benefit. Now, to get sensible with money and get more educated with money is to first realise that it is a tool, that we need to earn money to do the things in life that we want to do, that if you want to go do certain things, you're going to have a sufficient amount of money. So it's about money management and gaining more intelligence with it. So if you've got these things that you want to do later on in life, or places that you want to go see, things that you want to go buy, it's about making these current moments, current present time choices with your finances that conduit to the future. People spend a lot of money on shit they don't need. People spend a lot of money to impress other people. People spend a lot of money for spending money. Now, if you realise the tool that you have within your grips, in your grasp, somebody once said to me, it's not what you earn, it's what you save. It's what you keep back. 100% is your wage. How much of that 100% of your wage are you spending, and what are you spending it on? Are you even considering what you're spending your money on? Are you getting to month, paycheck to paycheck, not knowing where money's going, not knowing where it's disappearing to? Are you actually keeping a tab on what you're spending? We don't get taught this in school. They don't want you to know that. So start reviewing your money. Start watching where your money's going, what you're spending on. If you condense what you actually need compared to what you want, you'll start realising that you can actually make more execution and better choices with your finances. Now, I'm only 24 and I'm learning about this myself, and I have invested a lot of time in discovering stuff about business management and money management because I wanted to discover how to make my money more beneficial to me and the future that I've got planned for myself. Now, you watching this video It's about you, and this is why I'm making videos, because I'm sharing the knowledge that I've got, and I want people who follow this channel, if you subscribe to me, to really gain some form of benefit from watching my videos. I don't make videos for useless reasons. I'm not making prank videos, I'm not making videos for popularity. I'm making videos to try and help people get a better way in life and form a better future for themselves and elevate themselves. I'm growing, I'm elevating, and I want to take you guys with me, so keep on watching. So this is what I'm saying to you. Get your 100% of your wage, realise what you're spending your money on, and see how much of that wage you can save. Now, the reason we want to save things is because we want to build up a pot. We want to build up a sense of security for life, for unexpected things. I know so many people who the car breaks down, how the hell am I going to afford that? The boiler breaks down, how the hell am I going to afford that? And then all of a sudden we get to borrowing, we get to doing this, we get to doing that, robbing Peter to pay Paul, because we don't have the money there. Now, if we save our money and think and stop buying useless shit that we don't need and stop buying things to impress people that we don't even really like, you know, you're forming a better future for yourself. You're forming the foundations for a successful future, for a successful life. Now, I'm not saying I wasn't brought up in a family where we were struggling. There was times of struggle, as there is with every family, but I was brought up in a family of grafters. Now, that's one thing I'm going to say. I was brought in a family of workers, grafting people who their whole life has just been, still to this day, working hard. And that is the mentality of the family that I've been brought up in. You have to work hard for the things you want. My mum and dad wanted me to get a job straight away. So 10 years old, I got a job. And I was earning my own money then. And I didn't ask for money off my parents. I still got stuff, but I didn't ask for money. And they wanted me to earn my own money so I could choose what I wanted to buy. Now, from that early age, I went through the phases of spending all the money that I had on stupid shit and thinking, I've got no money now. I've got no money to go out. I've got no money to buy whatever else I wanted. So I went through the stages of spending money stupidly. Now, that happened at 12 years old, 13 years old. I'm seeing some of my friends now at 24, 25, even older, still going through them things, still going through spending too much money on stupid shit, and then not having no money for the security or not having no money for the things that they actually need to buy. So it's condensing yourself down and realising what you need and what you want and finding a balance within that. But what comes from trying to find a balance, you start to realise that whatever you have planned for your future is the most important thing. It doesn't matter about buying the stupid stuff anymore. It's about what contributes to that future. So money management is something that we never got taught in school. We never got taught about how to take out a mortgage, how to properly navigate a bank account. All these things were never taught to you. You got taught about algebra. You got taught about X times A minus whatever. You got taught about stupid shit that doesn't really contribute to actual life. The reason for this is because, in my opinion, we get bred from school to be workers. You know, it's about being a worker. They just want you to get a job. But if you want to take your life to the next level, if you want to be more than just a worker, you want to have your own company, you want to have your own workers, or you want to be a really successful entrepreneur, you want to be a salesperson, you want to have a product to sell, or you want to be, I don't know, start your own business as a tattoo artist or anything you want to do, and you want to be more than what you've been taught from school, you need to learn money management. That is the most important thing to start your career. Your choices in life is money management. How do you manage your finances? Do you even pay attention to what you're doing with your money? Have you got a safety pot? Have you got security? Have you got enough money to start making these choices and these plans? It's all about growing. It's all about moving. And finances is a part of it. The thing is, the minute you start taking control of every aspect of your life, your emotions, your mindset, your finances, you've got everything in one place. You've got a centralised control for you. When you've got centralised control for you, you can decide every choice you make. You can decide everything you do. But if you have no control over it, you have no control over your emotions, you have no control over your mind, you have no control over your finances, everything that you do in life is just consequences of reactions, of compulsions, of habits. As I always say on this channel, peace and love to anybody watching this. Make sure you're taking it easy. Yeah. Start getting better at your money management. Start watching your money. Start watching your figures. Start building. Start growing. If you're watching this channel, I really want you to benefit from these videos. I don't want you to come away from any one of my videos feeling like you haven't gained something. Be that a little bit of happiness to your life, a little bit of happiness to your day, or some actual information that you can take away and integrate within your life. Yeah, man.